League's World Finals, Day 1. I'm joined here by my fellow caster Vegas,
Hello.
and today we are going to be looking at our first match here. Is Team Blue versus Team Cheaters. Let's take a look at the bracket here. We have 8 teams in a double elimination format, with an upper bracket and a lower bracket. So you can see Team Blue and Team Cheaters are up first, and yeah, let's jump into it. First map picked by Team Blue is going to be Blizzard World. Let's see how it works out for them.
Naturally, always interested to see what shenanigans the cheaters are up to. But
Yes.
I always believe that blue pulls through, especially led by good old D10.
Yeah, D10 and D12 being the OGs, they really have a lot of good map knowledge, and just general mechanical skill seems to be a lot higher than some of the players on Team Cheaters like EAC. Yeah, let's see. Looks like they're going for a dive comp, Team Blue, which is interesting choice on defense here. Led by, of course, the
Blue
great Don
going,
Pablo.
yes, going Winston up against a Ram. However, cheaters does have the support lineup of Mercy and Zen, so we'll see how that is able to benefit.
Yeah, Diamond 1 on
Looking
the Zen. Not something you want to face.
Naturally, he is Diamond 1.
And here we go. Smurf leading the charge.
Taking a left route, we're gonna see a flank. Straight down mid. I like it. Nice and ballsy.
Looks like Team Blue don't want to hold
Back.
too far up.
They're just circling the point straight up. Hopefully they'll benefit at this closer range area. However, Cheaters does have a McCree and Sim, so yeah. They could not prepare for that kind of close range DPS.
Yeah, EAC with the damage boost on McCree, just absolutely annihilating Blue. And it looks like they will
Looking for
capture.
a second push.
Team Blue looking for the regroup instead of trying to get that last touch there. Not a whole lot of ult charge for anyone except Smurf right now.
Hopefully they can hold around the gate here. Preferably Ana would have some better positioning. Wi-Fi is very close, fighting dirty with those Bionades.
D12 getting the first pick on a Diamond 1 is huge. Oh, but Dambot gets the
Immediately
res.
rezzed.
D10 looking for those right clicks. Pixel Pred.
Caught down. That's good. Keeps the potential of getting a res on Smurf out of the way.
Smurf pops Annihilation just to confirm the win on that fight.
I mean, if I was up against a D10 alone, 1v1, I would too.
Yeah. Just had to be extra careful there they didn't get a sneaky pick. Let's see. Looks like no changes yet. No swaps. Blue is confident in this Winston comp. See if he can get a shot off, but can't quite get anything. Smurf gets the pick on the Wi-Fi. Pixel Pred on Healbot. Dawn forced to fall back. D12 trying to see if he can get something. Kicked in the face by Diamond 1.
Gates back around, getting back to cover over behind Smurf. Boosting EAC again. Nasty combo as it's been proven so far. All blue backs way off.
Yeah.
Then
It still
with the
gets
wall.
picked too. Can't do anything with that wall. It's not looking good for Blue here. A lot of ults online, but no one's used them yet besides Smurf's early Annihilation. So far, all of Team Cheaters looking pretty good. EAC with the damage boost, and Diamond 1 hitting some nasty dinks.
Murph playing quite close to the team as well. The shield's benefiting all around as opposed to poor Pablo just ending up stranded.
Yeah.
Oh,
See if this
that
pick
could
does
be big.
anything.
Pablo might be dead here if he can't back up.
Oh, Wi-Fi caught out.
Play is still down now.
And then Don Pablo immediately going down after. EAC is looking great today.
D10 going alone, as you do.
Trying to get a
Straight
touch.
in.
Good
Just a
stall
touch.
here.
Legendary move.
Don's got that Primal
And
Rage.
backing off to help out Dawn.
Oh, but Don doesn't have a chance to pop it. They all have their ults, but they aren't there to use them. Wow, and it looks like first round going towards the Cheaters here. Alrighty, so team's now consulting with their coach. That was a crazy stomp there for Cheaters. They just did not hit any resistance.
Yeah, they were getting pick after pick. They didn't have to really try and support too much. They could just damage boost even.
Yeah. Yeah, EAC, we
Jim,
saw
of
him.
course, living up to the name.
Yeah, definitely. EAC, we saw him in the qualifiers on that Reaper, and shown to be pretty versatile, too, on the Cassidy. Looks like Team Blue gonna shift their comp a bit, which is pretty much necessary, because the Winston just was not able to do anything there.
Too much health, too much damage, all
Yeah.
clumped up together.
Alrighty, just looks like they're making some last minute adjustments here. And yeah, let's see if Blue's comp can bring it back for him a bit. To get into that overtime, yeah, Cheaters have almost 4 minutes, so even if Blue pushes all the way, they're still going to have to compete with quite a big time bank for Cheaters.
I mean, Cheaters just blitzed through as well. It's going to be hard to even find somewhere to stall that out.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at the changes here, Cheaters sticking with their comp. Worked well for them. They can always make a change mid-match if necessary. But Blue going
Blue
for
on Reinhardt. To be expected. He's bringing out the big guns.
yeah, something he's more comfortable with.
D10 on Junk. That can hopefully get in some good picks, especially towards damage bot. And maybe Smurf if he has the support.
Yeah.
Bot on Ana.
I mean, if you're looking at Pixel Pred and EAC there, they don't have a lot of survivability on their own, so hopefully the Junkrat can kind of capitalize on that. And here we go. Cheaters doing what Blue did, not pushing too far up. Gonna stay on the point. Let's see how Dawn opens up this fight.
Dawn has quite the advantage in this close range area, though. Hopefully he can take at a very high speed.
And there, Diamond 1 already taken down. Dawn denies that res.
Smurf is antied. EAC is so low. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, the Reinhardt
Blue
just
blitzes through.
dominating here. Misses the charge, but it looks like it's already
Smurf is
over for
off the
Smurf.
point. Nothing he can do. He's just got to back off. And he's gone.
Very
D10
fast fight there.
busting him down.
Yeah, this comp is looking much stronger. See if Cheaters make a switch. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to stay with what they have. It's gonna be
They
hard to counter
believe.
that Reinhardt though.
I mean, now that they're reaching a more open area, like a good high noon, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, because Dawn could just shield any high noons coming from EAC. Smurf can try and shield one from D12, but that shield's a lot harder to time. And a big anti there. And they all just
Smurf already
immediately
half.
low health. This is going to be easy
Everyone's
cleanup
low.
here.
2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. Smurf takes out D10 in the process, but it is more than enough to work with.
Immortality
Wi-Fi
field coming in there
alone
for
pulling
Healbot.
off EAC. Wi-Fi taking Pixel Pred as well. And everyone regroups on point. Nasty work.
Yeah, this is looking so much better for Team Blue.
But can they do it faster?
That's the question. They're going to have to keep winning these fights back to back. So far it's going in their favor. They still have about 2 or 3 more though.
And there we go.
There's checkpoint. Dambot already down by D12.
Let Pixel Pred down to D12. Yeah, they've got to back off.
This is a messy fight. Interesting pick. Might be trying to go for a bit more damage.
Yeah, they are getting wiped. It could definitely benefit, especially with a Reinhardt who just cannot benefit as much at longer ranges.
Yeah.
Akiri can be very nad.
Yeah, carry with that Cassidy. And we saw there, Smurf did get Dawn there, but the respawns are so close then it doesn't even matter. But we got a lot of ults online.
Yeah, currently they've got minute 10 ahead, and they're on track to somehow beat that incredibly fast first round. Where's this Riptire going? Right on the point for nothing. It was so
Got the
close.
sim turret, but that's about it. Shatter gets stopped by the sim wall. The Smurf pinned out of the way. We saw there, ooh, nasty shot by Diamond 1. He is hitting a lot of dinks right now.
Sim turrets around the corner. It could take out Pablo here if no one deals with them. Wi-Fi takes up that mantle. Dambot is alone. There we go. Pablo and D12 take out Pixel and Dambot. Diamond 1 tries as she may to hold him back, but Shield just has too much health. Has to back off this one again. EAC on point now. A little flank. EAC on Torb now.
Yeah, the Torb was an interesting pick. We saw how strong turrets can be in these kinds of competitions, and man, Don playing very aggressive here. He doesn't have his team to back him up.
Dambot is backing off the wrong direction.
Yeah, they're forced onto the other side, and they just can't get around. Looks like, yeah, it's gonna be a cap.
Not quite as fast, but still miraculously close.
Yeah. Yeah, based on that last match, it was not looking good for them, but they really brought it back with that improved comp.
Definitely.
Alright, Cheaters talking with their coach now, trying to figure out how they can make their comp much better, because Ram should have been able to break through that Rhine shield, but Smurf just wasn't able to get close enough.
Too much focused DPS, even with the Ramatra buffs, just cannot handle that kind of DPS.
Yeah.
Full team on you, what are you gonna do?
Let's see what they're swapping over to. So now we're gonna go into overtime. I mean, Cheaters, even with the bigger time bank, if they don't change their comp up enough, I don't think it's gonna work. But it is a lot easier to attack than it is to defend on this map.
Definitely.
match resuming here.
Holding Reinhardt on defense for Paul Blue, that could break it.
Yeah.
I think we'll be able to hold. What do we got? Smurf goes for Orisa. Natural counter for Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, the Orisa definitely going to be a big issue for Dawn there. But looks like Blue's going to be on the attack first. See how far they can push with 2 minutes. Yeah, Orisa, Sojourn, Sombra, Ana, Bap. Mirrored supports here.
I mean, considering how well the Ana Bap combo worked,
Yeah.
maintaining DPS and anti, I mean, that alone probably turned most of the match.
I mean, you look at like when Smurf popped Annihilation, he was immediately slept out. So
yes.
If you can do the same thing with like a Shatter or a Deadeye, you're gonna be in a good spot. Let's see. Cheaters putting up a little farther than they did. They don't want them to get any points on this first objective here.
Yeah, Orisa straight up front around this corner.
Oh, but Smurf has slept.
slept.
And Blue's gonna take the opportunity to flank.
Reinhardt getting in nice and close.
Oh, stopped by the Fortify on Smurf. Dawn not looking good here. Able to shield while he gets healed up.
Blue has to step back a bit. But Dambot pulls off the bio. Disastrous first push.
Yeah. They got 1 minute. They have one more fight. Looks like they're going to stay with the same comp. Might as well try and build up some ults. You can see Cheaters have reined it in a bit. They're staying closer on the point.
Sombra taking that forward position.
Oh.
Did get in a virus.
Yacy trying to play around the sides, but gets a conk in the face. Got that immortality field to keep him alive, though. Very messy fight here.
Covering D12 and D10. That could be nasty.
There's the Riptire.
Oh, it's
but
out.
Dawn is so low.
Is not surviving that.
Oh, but Dambot stays alive. Really sneaky play. Luckily, D12 is able to clean it up, and they're going into overtime. Yeah, having D12 there saved them. And there's the cap.
I was alone with a DPS. D10 and D12 would be who I want. I believe in them.
You know they have that clutch potential, and Smurf trying to be aggressive here, but he knows he can't overextend with D12 on the point.
Yeah.
Big high noon there.
Immediately gone. Wiped DPS. No more EAC and pixel bread for the next few seconds.
Oh, but it looks like they're forced off.
AC9!
Yeah, I thought with D12 they would have won that fight, but forced off.
They just ended up, yeah, they just had to be pushed.
Alrighty. Consulting with the coaches one more time before the last round. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, the comp sort of worked there, but you saw Dom was having a bit more trouble with that. Orisa wasn't able to get the charges in.
Yeah.
See what they go with.
Also wouldn't be surprised to see changes to Cheaters' DPS setup mid-match, as they were definitely struggling as well.
Yeah, both teams not really one looking better than the other, except for D12 at the end there.
But it's to be expected, of course.
Yeah. Alrighty. Match starting again. Let's see. So all cheaters have to do is cap and push it just barely out of the spawn. 13 meters.
Blue holding with Ramatra or Pablo. Sticking with Ana and Baptiste.
Yeah, the Ramatra is an interesting change. Not a direct counter to Orisa.
And D12 switching over to Reaper. Definitely going for that close range brawl, as they cannot leave that first little area.
Yeah. Hopefully maybe trying to follow up on some of those mines from D10's Junkrat. Just get some quick shots and finish them off.
Yes, definitely. And Wi-Fi has been putting quite a lot of nice burst damage in. I believe he can get a few more elims in these last minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen Wi-Fi, like, not getting all the kills
He'll
at the
be
beginning of the
alone
fight,
and
but
pull off 2 or 3 kills if
yeah,
he can get enough range between him and the enemies.
when he has the space, he can really go crazy. Let's see here. I think Smurf knows that the Orisa worked well, so he's
Yeah.
going to stay on that. Starting the fight much further up than last round. And Dambot, nice nano grenade onto Healbot there. On popping Nemesis form, but it focused down by Smurf. D10 alone on the point, he just can't do anything. This is not looking good for blue.
That very well may be it.
Cheaters were just so coordinated there. Barely taking any damage, everyone getting some nice picks. I think that early one, the grenade from Dambot, just really helped set it up. I don't even know if blue can touch in time.
No, it's too far. That's it.
And that's game. First match going to Cheaters. Yeah, that was a great game from the Cheaters there. I mean, I don't even know what they could have done better. I mean, obviously they got pushed all the way in the second round, but that bigger time bank definitely helped them. They didn't feel as pressured. But yeah, so now we're going into map 2. This is going to be Blue's pick again. Any idea on what they're going to run?
For defense, I'd assume Pablo goes for a very safe Rhine, but everyone else tends to be a lot more modular on their map. Probably something long range.
Yeah.
Probably sticking to Ana and Widow at least.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Don did pretty well, but besides the Reinhardt, his Ram was just not good.
Yeah.
So let's see what map they pick. Looks like they're going Eichenweld. Very interesting. Same map type as Blizzard World. Kind of curious that they're going to try the hybrid again. Eichenweld. Very interesting map here. It looks like we have some technical difficulties. Don't know what's going on. Some issues with Team Blue connecting, it looks like.
I pop in on assembly.
There we go.
There they are.
Alrighty. So yeah, it looks like Dawn going on that Orisa saw how well Smurf was playing it. And meanwhile, Smurf going to the Zarya. Very interesting.
This first corner has so many opportunities to rack up energy, though. I do not blame him.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can just stay back, not dive the Orisa too much, and let the energy build up, Orisa's not going to have any defensive tools. Especially without, you know, a Curie or a Baptiste that's able to... I guess they do have the Baptiste, but they don't have the Curie, so they're going to be relying on that Immortality field.
Yeah, and I doubt it'll last very long.
Yeah. One shot from, you know, anyone, basically. It's going to take it down. Here we go. Take a flank route, but Blue isn't holding up far enough for it to matter. Already 90% energy on Smurf, just diving right in there.
Low health, though. Can Smurf actually hold on long enough for that
No,
to matter? No.
taken down by D10. It's not looking good for Pixel Pred over there.
Exopred has to back off. Managed to wall off just enough to escape. But goes in for a touch. Is blocked off with the Sojourn Repulsor.
D10 is looking great on this Hanzo. I mean, I think that fight really... Smurf pushed in very far. He got a lot of energy, but the Zenyatta is just not enough to support
too
that.
greedy.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
Especially being supported by Dambot, healing is not his goal.
Yeah. He's really got to wait.
He's there to just drop some picks, and then maybe he'll drop an orb on you.
And Dambot's already down. Dawn just relentless on that Orisa. EAC going into Wraith.
Just trying to keep a touch. Going. And once more.
Pixels
Spread
just...
down.
Yeah. This was looking very good for Blue. This map seems to fit their playstyle.
We expect it to be the same for the Switch.
Yeah. I mean, and...
We'll be down to just getting a few percentage, possibly.
And if you're Team Cheaters, what do you do to fix this? Like, you gotta swap that Zarya, but not much that can counter an Orisa besides maybe a Malga or another Orisa.
Yeah.
Big fight here trying to get...
With a mirror.
Yeah, mirror will be quite interesting to see. Healbot, pops Transcendence. Yeah.
Dambot down. And once more, Pixel Pred sits alone in a corner. Trapped in ice, awaiting their death.
That was a...
back to spawn with a lot of them.
They've got the Blizzard and Death Blossom now, so maybe Cheaters can get a touch here. Dawn and Smurf were really going at it. Both were about half health, but that Transcendence just really messed up Cheaters' plans.
Yeah. It's really up to whether or not EAC can even get close enough for Death Blossom.
Yeah, I mean, we saw just there.
Out.
Pixel Pred tried to pop that Blizzard, but it was just not even close. EAC maybe going for a Death Blossom, but...
Repulsor takes him.
Yeah, which is probably good, too, because you have that in the bank for next fight. but
At least Pixel gets to survive this time.
didn't just immediately die. Yeah, I mean, Death Blossom's kind of the only thing they have. You're going up against the Terra Surge, too, and maybe a Dragon. I'm sure D10 will have that by next fight, so that's not looking good. If they can even get a touch.
And the 30-second call comes out.
90% energy, but that Javelin Splin. Oh, the Dragon pushes him off.
Nasty.
And it's actually D12 with those Railgun Blasts, finishing off Smurf and Dambot. EAC just trying to touch, trying to stall. Yeah, the Repulsor once again takes him out, and Pixel Pred all alone, can't even wall it off. That's the first round, very strong for Team Blue.
Yeah, how do you top that?
Yeah, I don't... They're really going to have to swap the comps here.
Gonna have to go for an absolute death ball.
Yeah. Something like the Malgo or Orisa I think would be a good idea. But let's see what they pick. Waiting to hear from their coaches.
These bot coaches are trained to be the best of the best.
Yeah, just...
But cheaters coach a little dirty. Gotta admit.
You know he's gonna
I
look for
can't
the cheese
intervene,
plays.
but yeah, he's always looking for something to figure out.
Alrighty. Coaches are done with the talk. And yeah, so, I mean, it is going to be very hard for Cheaters. They have to do another full hold like Team Blue did. If any one tick and Team Blue wins the map. Which makes you wonder, what are Cheaters going to go to next? They've won on a hybrid map, and they've now probably going to lose on a hybrid map. So what do you pick?
J-Queen?
J-Queen is interesting.
Left your album the other day. Oh, did you like it? Not sure there was enough
Blue
bass.
sticking
I
to
could
comp.
almost hear the other sounds.
And Kiri and Lucio
Very unusual.
over on Cheaters.
Looks like they're going
Especially on defense. Lucio is usually the go-to for attack for, especially here, pretty obvious reasons.
Yeah.
With the way they stick back, I think that the area healing may benefit more.
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, normally you want Lucio on attack to push through that first choke, but the area healing might make more sense if they're going for something really brawl. The J-Queen, the Reaper, even the Junkrat. Very aggressive.
I mean, you've got Reaper, you've got J-Queen. Yeah.
Let's see if that... I mean,
And when it comes to trying to get in that death ball, that's just pure DPS can be where it's at, especially in this quite enclosed area.
Yeah.
Blue entering the fray now.
Dawn misses the Javelin. Oh,
But Smurf missed Gracie as well.
yeah, I got that
Fair
Discord
fight there.
orb. Not looking good.
Boom! There's
D10
no way.
with the
Blue
Reaper.
pulled off that first fight flawlessly. D10 sitting back as you do, picking him off. Pop, 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 gone. EAC and I believe that is Diamond 1 sit alone. But tank down. D12 backs off a bit.
Yeah.
Possibly going for pick. Charged railgun.
See what D12 can do with this. I mean, oh, already taken down EAC. Nasty shots there. And now they're going to be staggered. Blue's going to be missing the Sojourn in this next fight unless they just fall back, which it looks like they're going to do. That was great because that gave Smurf time to get back, reset, get their positioning ready. Not as clean a fight,
Still.
though.
Yeah, Blue definitely held a lot better. Pablo alone though,
Looking,
The invuln.
the invuln saves him and it's forcing Smurf back. He's getting pretty low, but Pixel Pred gets that pick on him. D10 looking to hit an arrow. Diamond 1, pretty good on the Lucio. It's just D12 here.
Yeah. Definitely benefiting from anything that isn't a one-shot.
Yeah,
Like, as long as D10 is away or dead, like, he definitely is able to keep his team alive a whole lot better.
yeah,
Especially
definitely.
instead of the Zenyatta they were on.
Yeah, I just don't think Zen made much sense for their comp. But Healbot is struggling on his Zen right now.
Yeah, he really should be sticking back a bit more. He's got the range. He doesn't need to be on point, but he does it just to be an absolute meat shield.
And Pixel Pred gonna
Thanks,
punish
Yada.
that. Oh,
Ooh!
nasty tire, point blank
Nasty
range.
Point blank.
And D12 forced to fall back, doesn't want to stagger again. Sort of poking a bit, staying around the choke, but looks like he's gonna go all the way back. Yeah, I mean, at first, these fights were pretty, pretty scrappy. But now I think Cheaters are really getting in the positioning. D12 goes for a push. Yeah, that's going to stagger them even further. They only got a minute left. That's probably only one more team fight, especially if they're waiting for D12 to come back.
Back around.
Got Terra Surge, Dragon, Window, and almost the ultimate for D12. But counter that with like a beat. You got Kitsune Rush, Rampage, and Blossom. And there comes the Rampage and the Dragon with the wall.
Diamond 1 was almost taken out there by D10.
Healbot finally locking in, getting the kill on Smurf there. D12 missing, or D10 missing a lot of shots with these arrows.
Damn bot sitting back too much.
And they're forced off.
Blue pulled it off. I mean, it was more or less expected. They were able to hold so much better with almost no issues.
Yeah. I mean, Cheaters were looking pretty good there, but you could tell the fights were not as good as when Blue was defending.
Definitely. They just weren't able to get as clean as picks. I mean, they didn't have D10 on Hanzo. That is such an insane combo, especially against support.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that fight went sideways very quickly when the Dragon Strike came out. They were forced off and ended up working pretty well in Blue's favor when they were all still alive, but not on a point.
Area denial, what it's all about.
Yep.
I do believe that is 1-1 coming in on our third match.
It is, yes. Tied game, very close so far. Let's see what they do. Cheaters probably gonna... Looks like they're picking New Queen Street as their map. Very interesting choice. Consulting with the coaches now. Trying to figure out what they're gonna do. You know, Blue wants to keep this momentum, but Cheaters picking a map that is very easy to turn around. Here we are, New Queen Street.
Finally switching it up.
Yeah, something different than hybrid. Certainly nice.
Yeah. Definitely will give a lot more team fights to comment on.
Yeah.
Assuming it isn't wipe after wipe one way or the other.
Yeah, let's see how these fights are gonna go. I'm expecting it to be pretty back and forth. And look at these comps.
All blow on Doomfist.
Ah,
Smurf on Winston.
I mean, both dive comps, obviously, but I'm not sure how I feel about Dawn on the Doomfist. That's a choice.
Unless he's pulling some ridiculous punches on super squishy DPS. I'm not sure it's gonna work out. He might have to switch it up.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be looking at, the Tracer and Sombra mainly, but in a 1v1 against Smurf, he's not gonna come out on top. Looks like Blue touch first. Dawn rushing in. Doesn't find anything. Dives in the back line, targeting Diamond 1. But he's getting shot from behind. Oh, but he gets Diamond 1.
Going for some nasty quick punches there. Boom! Diamond 1 out. Dambot out. No support.
Look at Dawn. Oh, almost wins the fight. EAC is the only one left standing. That was much closer than I thought it was going to be.
Squishiest in the match, and she stands alone.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Cheaters had Diamond 1 go down very quickly, so they lost one of their healers, but somehow, I think with that Winston shield bubble, able to survive a bit longer. And Blue's going to have slight advantage.
Point, but they're alone. I don't see him surviving long enough for Smurf to arrive.
Yeah, Diamond 1 already out first again.
Boom!
DT,
EAC
nice
down
mine.
with a clean boom.
And now you can see Cheaters just sort of waiting around the corner. They don't want to push too much.
I mean, they have a little bit of lead. They don't have to, but it's really should at least go for a touch there.
Yeah.
Winston on point. Winston out of point. Everyone gone again.
Yeah, and it's completely flipped in Blue's favor now. They're probably going to push a bit further than Cheaters did.
Probably going to have to go for a regroup for Cheaters first. And now they're incoming around the back corner from the stairs here.
Let's see, Smurf probably going to wait to dive. There's the hack. Doesn't leap, just playing it safe. Puts the bubble down. Pixel Pred, nice pick.
Couldn't get in enough damage. Yep.
There's the pulse bomb. Hits D12.
But Pablo hits a ridiculous stun on all of the support and Winston. Smurf is taking so much damage there, but manages to hold on just long enough.
Yeah, great fight for Cheaters.
And now it's flipped again. Cheaters is waiting on Lucio, but otherwise it appears they're all alive and on point.
Yeah, and you got this EMP and Primal. Probably going to get a beat in Kitsune Rush soon.
Diamond 1 flanks around, right in front.
You can see,
And now they push it just that little bit further. Oh, this could be a bad Riptire. Flanking it around, is that hitting Akiri?
oh! It's
Naturally.
Curie and Sombra. Oh man, Blue completely stomps them.
If I was a Junkrat main, that is exactly the kind of pick I would go for.
Yeah, really opens it up there. And they only had to use that Riptire to push too. Didn't have to worry about the Transcendence or Coalescence. Especially looking at that Bob, able to take out those squishies very fast.
However, Cheaters are sitting on the hack.
Yeah, there's the Kitsune
There
Rush.
it is. Kitsune Rush out. Beat could drop any moment now, though.
There's the EMP
There's the
and the
hack.
Bob.
There's Bob.
There's the beat to survive that Bob. Very
There's the
nice
beat.
play. Looks like Total Mayhem gonna get Pixel Pred. The Bob hitting Diamond Bot or Dambot. EAC trying to get some picks around here. He's got the pulse bomb ready.
Sitting way back. Diamond 1 just sitting idly by him. I don't know if he can survive this though. He's got to fall.
Yeah, Smurf,
Yeah.
and there we go. Which is gonna put Blue in the lead, winning 2 fights in a row. All their ults out except for the Transcendence. EAC's still got the pulse bomb, but I'm not sure that's enough. It's gonna have to be on someone like Dawn, maybe even D10.
Yeah. Or if you can just drop it on the support that's nice and close to D10 or D12, that could get enough damage for an extra pick.
Yeah, but Blue winning the fight. The only pick they got was on Healbot, and that does keep the Transcendence out for a bit. They're going to have respawn advantage. But is it enough? Looking at a Primal.
Healbot will definitely take a while to arrive with his lack of mobility.
Yeah. I think that's
But
what
they're
Cheaters
just
are banking
pushing
on.
away. Yes.
There goes the Pulse Bomb.
Oh,
Misses, but
misses
Diamond
the
won.
bomb. Pixel Pred is able to move forward, keep touching. Sitting in a corner as they continue to clear.
Yep.
And there
Staggering
goes
Wi-Fi
and
just a
D10.
bit. They're all very low though. Smurf. EAC almost dies to the trap there. But looking better for Cheaters.
After that long walk, Healbot still chooses to go back to regroup.
Yeah, forced to go back. That's rough for him. Probably could have helped in that fight. With Transcendence would have completely negated a lot of that, but it's going to happen in this next fight. Here's the Riptire from D10 and the Meteor Strike. Oh, the Riptire's knocked back. Smurf hits the Riptire back, and now he doesn't know where to go. He's probably going to go for EAC. Yeah, gets EAC and Dambot. Pixel Pred trying to take out Don Blue as fast as possible, but D12 not making it easy for him.
Ooh, Don Pablo hits his punch into a wall there. He's able to hold on though.
Yeah, and Smurf going down.
Bam!
That was
Beautiful slam.
very nice fight there. Don really surviving a lot longer than some of these previous fights. And it even looked like the Riptire was going to be for nothing. Yeah. That Riptire too,
We're
like...
not sure how Doomfist would work.
Especially, yeah, because he normally plays Reinhardt, Ram. Did not expect Doomfist, but he's making it work. There's the hack.
Oh, there's a hack.
Looks like didn't catch Dawn. Forced back a bit.
Yeah.
There's the
From my
beat and
spectate,
tranquility.
He was really in that radius, but
Yeah, it looked like
the
it for me
game
too.
is-
D10. Looking at those
Diamond won low.
squishies.
He's gotta back off a bit.
Pixel Pride getting Healbot. That's a big DPS out of the way. And EAC has that Pulse Bomb. Probably going to save it.
Smurf and Pixel Pred on the rear. Wi-Fi is dead.
And just Dawn
Oh,
here.
but
That's not good
Pablo
for
holds
him.
on.
He's going to
Yeah.
get staggered hard. And booped to death. That is rough.
Still, he was able to give his time more time to move forward a bit.
And he's already got another
Because
Meteor
there's
Strike.
no winning. Yes. May just be a repeat of the previous fight right on center.
Yeah. You can see, actually, Healbot looking over switch to the Brig, not finding enough
Meteor
value.
strike. There it is.
Big
Same
meteor
spot
strike.
and everything. Was mostly negated by that shield, but it was very nice positioning.
It's like Pixel Pride getting very low, gonna have to TP out.
Dambot is dead here.
There's another Riptire. Pulse Bomb, though, hits D10 and his tire, but Smurfs goes down. And it's just EAC.
EAC and Pixel Pred alone.
Aw, Pixel Pred, can he win the fight? No, he's gonna have to TP out. Waiting. He's got that EMP ready, but he doesn't want to use it alone. It's just Dawn and
Basically
EAC.
useless. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Get-
Dawn and that's enough.
And that's a good stagger, too. Because now, Cheaters, they're going to have to either push without their Sombra or regroup. Which looks like they're regrouping. This might be final fight. 1 minute 30.
So looking like a win for Blue so far. Gonna have to be an insane clutch for Cheaters. Smurf pops out Rage.
Yeah, the Rage not finding a whole lot, though. Is it keeping him
Yeah,
alive?
Pablo is keeping heals up.
Oh, and there's the beat
There's
and the
Coalescence
Coalescence.
as well.
And the
Back.
EMP out. They're dumping everything they have in this fight, but Smurf is so low, and Dawn just able to
EAC
stay alive.
low. Pixel Pred low.
And this might be
Line
game here.
right to the face.
Looks like Dambot might go for a
Going
touch
in
here.
Oh, Dambot had to fall back a bit though. Going in
And they
again.
aren't able to
There
touch
it is.
fast
That's
enough.
game. Healbot switching to Brigitte last second for that extra push.
Yeah, that
Very
was
well played.
very good swap there. Cheaters just seemed like they couldn't get a foothold. The first few fights were back and forth, but after a while, Dom was really locking in on that Doomfist.
Little bit of warm up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really pulled down the Doomfist. Despite the, reliance on more traditional tanks. Let's see what they go for now. It's going to have to be something they can win easily, hopefully. They're on match point now. And you have to remember, too, New Queen Street was Cheater's pick.
Quite embarrassing, I must say.
Yeah.
Coach is not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, you know right now, this is very serious conversation they're having. But, I mean, looks like they're going to go with Ilios. Now, that'll be interesting to see how they play around that with some of these really aggressive comps both teams have had.
Especially Well and Lighthouse. I would not be surprised if we're just going for a few E kills here.
Yeah. Alrighty. Very quick turnaround time from the coaches there. And we're hopping on to Ilios. Looks like we're going with Well first. This will be interesting. And what are the comps going to be? Interesting.
Dawn on all reliable.
Yeah, you know Dom wants a kill in the Well. And Smurf on the Sigma. We'll see how that plays out against the Reinhardt. I don't...
D10 and D12 on Soldier and Genji.
I can see the Genji being nasty here. A lot of spaces to play around, especially those big walls.
Healbot on Lucio may be quite funny.
Yeah.
We'll see how he decides to play.
Get some nice boops, I'm sure.
However, Cheaters are going hard on DPS. Onzo and Sojourn, even Baptiste and Zen, I mean, that is a lot of damage potential.
Yeah. Big rock there.
Quite.
And there's the pin. Dawn. Annihilating Smurf. Swinging that hammer. Everyone is grouped
Pablo
up.
right in on the DPS. Dampot is low, has to back off.
But Pixel able to get the kill before they die. Yeah, you see, looking for a kill. There's the Genji.
D10 going for a touch.
Oh.
D12 going in for that crazy last second dash.
Yeah. It looks
This
like
is why they're the GOATs.
it looked like EAC was maybe gonna get at least one more kill there, but D12 denied that immediately. Dawn coming back. Reinhardt worked pretty well against the Sigma.
Yeah, the ability to deny his rock at basically any moment and just pierce his shield entirely.
Yeah. Hit something nice on Wi-Fi, but I'm not sure anyone's going to be able to follow up on it. Dawn hitting Diamond 1.
Diamond 1 out. Sigma out again. Pablo with full health still.
And EAC all alone there. That is brutal.
Healor bouncing down the well.
Love to see
Elite
it.
strategy.
Oh, and Smurf is hard tilted now, going under the Malga. Isn't even working on the building up an ult charge for Sigma. He just wants to get some percentage because, you know, Blue already at 50%. Not looking good for Cheaters.
Have to go in for a stun on Pablo as soon as possible.
Yeah. And there's the Dragon Blade.
D12.
Oh, what a nice charge from Smurf there.
Smurf went for it.
And that was so risky too, because he had fallen. The fight could have gone very differently, but able to.
He managed to cancel just in time. Quite impressive.
And it's looking much better for
Hilariously
Cheaters.
going for a Genji, which was the only person who could have escaped the hole.
Exactly, yeah. Just stunned in the air and has no way to escape that hole. And that was the Dragon Blade out too. Didn't get any kills with it. Dawn has the Shatter.
The issue with this point is Shatter has a lot less utility with a big hole between you and the enemy.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to get real close.
And there's the
Oh,
dragon.
No. EAC hitting his dragon.
It looks like it's already
There's
too late.
Oh, they're gonna keep holding here. Yeah, Pablo cannot do much against that much DPS.
That was a good dragon there. Really forced them to scatter. Pablo is essentially locked off without any healing. I mean, one of his supports had already died, but they got the Curie now. See, EAC doing good on the Hanzo. Got a Sonic Arrow ready.
E10 down already. Damn bot just blasted him.
Oh, nice headshot from EAC on the Wi-Fi. Another one on the D12.
Not a single pick there.
Yeah, the Malga is looking much better. Looks like Blue might only have one more fight if they can touch in time. They only have a few more seconds.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
You know Dawn's gonna try and hit the shatter. It's gonna be overtime
close.
fight. Can they touch?
He makes the touch.
Big
There's the
shatter from Dawn. And the beat too.
Smurf down.
Cheater's looking very low right now.
Come on.
Oh, and the
Come on,
Transcendence.
Oh.
Transcendence has
Brilliantly
saved
uses
Cheaters.
it just to avoid the charge.
And
Oh,
there, Smurf with
Smurf.
the cage. And that's first round.
Smurf effectively using his ult just to shield himself was quite intelligent.
Yeah, that was a very good play from him. Came pretty low. It looked like Blue might have even had that fight.
Yeah, always so close. Once Shatter dropped, that had the potential to turn the tides, but not enough damage was secured.
Yeah. Alright, conferring with the coaches. Yeah, the Malga really disrupted Dawn. I mean, I'm sure he was loving playing against the Sigma at first, but now, not looking good.
Not there is too much you can do against a Malga other than be a Malga.
True. Let's see what he goes with.
Potentially an Orisa.
Yeah, I think,
I wouldn't even doubt Doomfist again, considering he did succeed decently with that.
and this, especially with the map with so many opportunities for those environmental kills, a good punch off. But let's see.
Very true.
And you heard it, 0-1. Cheaters favor.
Here we are. Next up, a lighthouse. Ramatra.
Interesting pick. No shields for him to
D10.
punch past. I mean,
Back to Cassidy and May.
I think the May is a smart idea. Able to zone that Malga off a bit more.
Bit more interested in seeing how Baptiste and Curie work out on a map like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think
You end up so close range. There's not really much room to keep your distance.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, you know, he's been sticking to Baptiste, but he may end up having to change back to Lucio here.
oh, big stomp. That's gonna take Healbot out.
Just immediately gone.
Oh my, that is brutal first fight
Full
here.
white.
Absolutely
Starting
brutal.
out with an E-kill on Curie. That is nasty. Immediately to Orisa. That's what I'm saying.
he tried the ram, but didn't quite work out.
He took a gamble.
I mean, and Blue, they're still leading, so they can afford a few mistakes.
Oh, there's Disruptor Spear.
See what Dawn can get off. Oh, a lot of damage. Diamond 1 taken down by Wi-Fi, but the invuln.
Smurf is practically alone there.
Yeah, that you could see Dawn just lighting up the scoreboard. Much better push for them. And Cheaters only get 38%. Not a whole lot. I think they were hoping they could hold that longer. But the Orisa really messing up their plans. Especially with people like Hanzo and Sojourn who rely so much on their mobility. Let's see what Smurf has. It's gonna dash away.
Smurf already backing off.
But Pixel gets a nice pick on the Wi-Fi.
Diamond 1 is low. Diamond 1 down. Yeah.
Dawn is just holding this.
Clearing here.
Dawn is borderline
DPS out
unstoppable. Gets 3 picks before he's killed. Oh, and look at this.
And he's able to just
D12 with the
D12
stall. Stalling Smurf even more.
Block.
And the Smurf
Smurf
No.
is baffled.
finally gets the kill, but that's a lot of
Took so
percentage.
long, they're already back, and they can just keep touching. Wi-Fi just going in for a few little dinks of damage there.
It's gonna go down to Diamond 1, actually. Smurf wasn't looking too good there, but able to survive. And the unfortunate part is Blue did stagger themselves quite a bit with that. Looks like I got some ults, though.
Even if they lost that team fight, I gotta say, the betters are probably thrilled to see those kinds of plays.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the
And that
cage.
gives them a whole lot of confidence on where their money is.
Oh, triple kill on the Terra Surge. Plus, the dragon doesn't even do anything.
Smurf half. Boom.
And there goes
Smurf
Pixel.
out. And now they're back to holding point.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
looking like we're gonna be 1-1 here on this match.
unless they can pop something crazy out with the Baptiste ult, maybe Baptiste and Sojourn ult for some easy one-shot kills.
But with a May alive, and
Yeah.
Ice Wall will basically negate a whole lot of that.
There's the Kitsune and all the ults at once. The Kitsune
I mean,
rush with
this is it.
Cassidy.
They just need to hold for a few more seconds. Dambot goes in alone with his ult.
Yeah,
Gone.
it doesn't work out too well. No one's able to really play around that
There's
window.
Sojourn.
Oh, Diamond
Actually able to
1.
get some picks on me. Nope. Healbot holding on for dear life there. D10 and D12 blasting away on Smurf.
Really well timed there by D12.
Smurf might have to reload here.
Oh, and Smurf is not
Wi-Fi
looking
able to
good.
Get back in.
I mean, they're contesting, but
12
just
gets another
barely.
wall.
Dambot can't get over there fast enough unless he tosses a really good lamp right now. And Smurf's staying
another
alive. This Malga sustain is crazy. Cheater's able to get on point again, but Dawn is already back.
Pablo is coming in. There's
Yeah.
no way they can survive with Pablo and Healbot back in the fight. D12 as low as they were, it's over.
Well, the invuln keeping Diamond 1 alive, but he's knocked out. Takes a lot of damage there. Yeah, Pixel Pred was just lasering him.
Another
D12.
good one from Dambot is just kind of stuck there. There we go.
I mean, D12 tried to stagger and just stall just a little bit, but they were not going to let that happen again. And it's so funny, too, because they stalled for an entire team fight, and Cheaters were able to get back in that time. Without popping any ults. Yeah, Wi-Fi gone down the damn bot.
Really
Down
had confidence in Blue there.
See if they can make this
Put in
last
a
minute
whole lot of
push.
work.
Gotta watch out for that
Orisa just
Transcendence.
needs to get in there.
There we go.
Yes.
Got the Terra Surge ready. Are they going to use it, though?
If
Diamond
get
one.
Diamond 1. No!
Times it perfectly.
Diamond 1 off Transcendence.
And Dawn is going
Pablo
down.
Low, too low. And he's out.
D12
alone,
can't stall.
Manages to get a wall in, but that is not enough at
They're
all.
staggering poor Wi-Fi just in case, but it looks like Cheaters are going to take this map. That is very impressive.
What a comeback.
Yeah, swapping to the Malga did wonders for them. Dawn just didn't know what to do. The Orisa was helping a lot on some of those squishier characters, but in the end it wasn't enough. Smurf just has so much sustain. Consulting with the coaches now. Now, match point. Both teams have 2 wins each. Curious to see what
Naturally.
Blue's gonna pick here.
Fans are rooting for Blue. Home team has got to win, you know.
Yeah. Everyone loves Blue. I mean, who doesn't love Dawn and the OG duo D10 and 12?
And I've got to say, people like Healbot really breathe life into the game.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we're going to King's Row. Another hybrid. A lot of hybrid today.
Guessing they use that. More chances to switch it up.
Yeah.
Potentially turn tides.
See what we got here. Bit of a longer coach time than usual. You know, both of them thinking through their comps very meticulously.
This is it, after all.
Yeah, I mean, you can't mess up. And here we are on King's Row.
Winner takes all.
Here we go. Blue's going to be on the defense first with Don on his old favorite.
For this opening defense, classic choice.
Yeah, I mean, not many other options. I mean, maybe a Sigma, but you can get pushed through this choke so fast. And a bit of a support change for Cheaters, going with the Moira and Brigitte. Hoping maybe to brawl a bit more with that Orisa and Reaper.
Possible. With D10 and D12 sticking to McCree and May.
Yeah, I mean, really only changed up the tank.
Close range.
But we know how strong Reinhardt can be on this map.
Going for a little peek, expecting some fire strikes here. Charge straight into the wall. Slight miscalculation from Dove the Dawn.
Smurf diving in deep, trying to hit that backline.
Smurf on Orisa may not be good though.
Yeah, Dawn
And
struggling. Gets
anticipating the
Diamond.
counter.
Yeah, gets Diamond 1, but that's it. You could see there, Smurf dived so deep, he was very low, but Dambot immediately went to him. Able to keep him alive. It doesn't look like Blue are going to be able to touch in time. They got almost 6 minutes in the time bank.
Going up for a
CAC.
rotate from the rear, I believe.
Look at
Yes.
Dawn, yeah, flanking around.
A good charge here.
Oh,
A good flank
Diamond
hit.
1 goes
Ooh!
down. Nearly gets
A
Dambot as well.
respectable play. And Healbot is back in.
See,
The
Pixel
Dawn
and
is
Smurf.
making a whole lot of distance between himself and his support, though.
Pixel going in. Ooh, D12 with 2 very nice picks. Taking down Pixel.
That Pixel spread out. Diamond 1 out. Now they're starting to get staggered. Cheater might have to just sit back, regroup a bit.
I mean, look how far out of position Smurf is right now. He's all the way back to his original spawn. Completely separated from his team, and you can see Blue is definitely going to take advantage with that.
Smurf goes for a flank, though, without their team.
D10
Dambot
gets
out
focused
already.
down.
D10, Wi-Fi, and Healbot gone, though.
Dawn misses the
Looking like
charge
they're
at
gonna
point
take that.
blank.
The Dawn is being pushed back into a corner.
D12 the only other one there.
Ryan versus
Stuck
Mini
in that
Ryan, who's winning
repulsor.
that?
Can't get to the health back in time.
Sojourn just burns through the health pool so fast on the shielded Rhine.
Let's give Cheaters some space to push. Got some ults ready. No ult's been popped yet. You know Don's waiting for the perfect shatter.
I mean, shatter, freeze, even a damage window now.
Yeah, a lot of possibilities.
A good lineup could just full clear if they wanted to.
Here we go.
Terror Surge may also be able to get good picks if they get too brawly.
Oh, big shatter there from Dawn. Gets 3. Isn't able to follow up. Pushes Smurf out of position.
Ooh.
And there's the
Yeah,
Blizzard.
They are able to back up. Oh.
Looks like
Smurf is able to escape.
Yeah, D10 can't get any picks with that. That burns 3 of their ultimates. Still got the window. Maybe a Kitsune rush for this next fight. But Cheaters can be very aggressive here.
EAC out.
Yeah, EAC immediately focused down by Dawn.
Boom.
Dawn doing very well
This
here.
is why he's the Dawn.
You can see Smurf very much out of position here. He knows as soon as he looks out, Dawn's gonna be right there. Almost charges, gets Javelin out of position. Trying to stall for the rest of Cheaters to come back, but he is very low.
That is the Orisa struggle. Oh.
And the rest of Cheaters were able to come back, and there's the Brig.
Ooh.
With Kitsune
Diamond one
Rush?
pops ult, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Too low. Hit with the flashbang. EAC half. Ryan
D12's
just
doing-
holding point effortlessly.
Yeah, Dawn is just
I mean, this
dominating
spot
this.
is so tight that you just have to walk through his shield if you want to get damage in.
D10 doing very good on following up on Dawn's pushing the enemies out of
Dwarf,
position.
Again, as far out of position as possible. He's coming back.
You know they're trying to stagger him as he tries to go back. Wi-Fi just pressuring him down, but gets caught out of position himself with that
Wi-Fi
Javelin.
almost gets the kill though. If Pixel Pride wasn't there, it would have been over for Smurf.
Pixel Pride going in with the
The
Death
Dawn is
Blossom.
able to interfere.
Dawn shields all of that.
Pride survives, gets a pin. Diamond one out. EAC manages to take the Dawn though.
T12 protecting
And it's
himself in
looking-
D10, but it doesn't matter. EAC.
Still, that was what? 3-4 minutes of hold?
Yeah, I mean, they started with 6, now they're down to 130. Burned a lot of that time away. And they've got ults ready. 4, almost 5 ults online.
They're probably gonna hit checkpoint though, so.
Yeah,
back
not able to
to
get back
fours
fast
now.
enough. Got 240. See if Blue can keep up these holds.
Again, this nice tight corner. Ooh, this
Good
could
Deadeye.
be a Deadeye. They all back off.
Yeah, playing it smart. Don't
All
want
Blue
to.
just take effortlessly. Yeah, well, that's the biggest weakness of Orisa. What are you gonna do about that? Pablo, a mistake I've made many times before. Can't shatter that Terror Surge.
Pixel lets himself die. Smurf probably got. It looks like he's trying to stay alive. He knows his spawn's right there. He can play aggressive, but that's a bit
Yeah,
too aggressive.
Keeping it close and tight. There we go.
Nice kill by Wi-Fi there.
And that's another minute down.
Yeah, I mean, you've only got that Sojourner now, and that's not going to be super helpful when you got Blizzard and Kitsune Rush. And Dawn, nice charge on the Smurf. Immediately
Smurf
Dawn.
already out. The team backing off. Cheaters was not ready for that insta kill.
I think Smurf just went in way too early. Didn't have the supports with him.
Yeah. I mean, like, only thing that could have saved him really is Brigitte hitting a nice stun.
Yeah,
off
trying.
of the pin.
And Dawn does it again.
Come on.
There's the Kitsune Rush.
Smurf has got to lock in. Orisa is one of the easiest characters to avoid a pin on, and yet back to back.
Bit of a more scrappy fight. Dawn going out early certainly isn't helping Blue right now. When they're all on the point and have respawn advantage, that's going to be D10 down.
EAC is low though.
Oh, yeah, see, yeah.
They're pulling it off. Even as D12 is alone, I mean, he knows this situation far too well.
Able to stall for so long. And you know, there we go. Pixel finally getting that kill.
Yeah, stalled for 2 minutes at the checkpoint.
Oh, Smurf avoids the charge
Dawn
this
almost
time.
hits him again.
Poor Wi-Fi
That's
caught
a
way
nasty
far
Death
out.
Blossom. Dawn? Really? Not a single kill with the Death Blossom from Pixel Bread. There it is, the double stun between the Dawn and Diamond 1. It looks like they're gonna keep it moving though.
Yeah.
D12 is able to keep it touched long enough for that timer to hit 0.
Wi-Fi probably gonna get staggered here. Not sure why he pushed in. They got 4 ults
Wait.
though.
Oh, they almost C9. It's overtime now, and it is close. D10 and Healbot intervening. Healbot almost out to Smurf immediately. They've got to get on point now.
Oh, big shatter.
It's a big shatter. Smurf out. D10 hits a Deadeye. That's Smurf and Dambot out now.
Gets the
D10
mag.
takes Diamond 1. Beautiful first round, but it was so close.
Yeah, that was just so intense there at the end. Absolutely
Blue's gonna
insane.
have to just take it entirely here.
Alright. Consulting with the coaches. That was a close one. You know, man, Blue really brought it out at the end there.
Perfect use of ults. Aside from a rather questionable snowball.
Yeah.
I'd just say that was more out of panic of just trying to keep distance between Pablo and everyone else.
Yeah.
Because that shatter was enough. It was able to get good Deadeye picks, and then it was over.
Yeah, Deadeye, double Deadeye. One of them being on the Smurf is just so good for them. Yeah. Can't imagine that Blue are going to change it up much. It seemed like they were doing fairly well. I mean, both teams were. But let's see. Now we're going to have Cheaters on the defense. Or no, sorry, on the offense. Yeah, and, I mean, Blue's going to have to essentially finish the map here. And, I mean, kind of crazy that Blue or Cheaters had so much time on that second point, and even a decent amount on the third, but just couldn't push through. Alright, see Cheetos making quite a few changes while Blue doesn't make any. Confident in that Reinhardt.
I would be too, with what ridiculous pins you were able to pull.
Yeah.
Zarya, though, pretty standard anti-Reinhardt choice, able to rack up lots of bubble damage just from a pin alone.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he can time those bubbles with the pins. Because, I mean, if Dawn's caught out of position, doesn't get the kill, that laser's gonna be quite an issue.
And with Genji, Tracer, Lucio, and Kiri, you're gonna have to hit those bubbles or your team is dead.
Yeah. Really squishy. A lot of damage potential, but... Let's see here.
Even just hitting some fire strikes, and that's potentially just a portion of the team dead.
Yeah.
Not even counting being backed up by D10 and D12.
Dawn taking the flank here with Wi-Fi.
There's the first fire strike. Second, Pixel Pred out. Dambot half. EAC half. Dambot is focusing on healing while trying to just keep distance as Dawn pins in on him. Almost gets him.
Lamp there, a bit of an issue. But Don's able to play
Smurf
off
is
of it.
probably out of shields now.
Oh, EAC
Smurf half health,
sniped.
armor gone. Boom. D10
There goes Diamond
blasts
1.
down Smurf. And with a clean single fire strike, Diamond 1 is gone. And that is a first take. I think that's about the same time.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're not doing too much for cheaters right now. Might see a switch eventually, but even the Oriso, we're still getting pinned quite a bit. Saving that bubble?
There's a nice Smurf half health already from that pin.
Yeah, didn't time the bubble in time. He's got 85 charge. Not looking good for Don. He's going to have to back off a bit.
Come on, Diamond 1 pick would be nice.
Pixel Pred
One
punching
bar right
Wi-Fi
there.
and D10. Pixel Pred going kind of crazy on the
Oh.
Tracer. Another
Considering
pick.
their performance on Sombra, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Quite a fan of the hit and run.
Window and Kitsune. And there's the beat.
Smurf might go down here. Nope.
Keeps
that's
EAC
a
alive.
clean beat.
Oh, there's the grab. And
It's
the
not good.
pulse bomb. EAC pops blade, but I don't think he needs it.
He's gonna have to go find someone.
Yeah, isn't able to find anyone. Has to back off. But Cheater's holding this pretty well. Sort of getting into the groove with this.
Steel butt stuck. Alright.
Oh, there's the
The
charge.
charge going in. There's Shatter, but Smurf blocks with shield. Smurf is low though. Might go down.
Smurf's gonna have to back off. And Dawn's very low.
Smurf gone. And that's a wipe.
Finally break that
Very
spawn
well
hold.
played by D10 and D12, of course.
Have just exactly 2 minutes less than Cheaters did, but that might not be a problem if they can get through here quickly.
Yeah, they don't have the ridiculous D12 May plays. There is no way they're gonna be able to do a hold like that.
Yeah, D12 can just stall pretty much until his team comes back. We've seen some crazy stalls from him this game. Smurf coming back. They use
Wouldn't be
all their
surprised
ults.
to just see an ice wall here to block off Smurf.
Yeah,
Damn,
Dawn.
bot already out. Smurf is super low though. EAC going down right behind him. Yes, taken by Wi-Fi. Dawn taken Diamond 1 and Pixel Fred.
and they go back to the payload. Very easy fight. They might get checkpoint here. I think they will. And that's gonna put.
It might be close if they can't at least get a touch. Do have
They have that
Pixel
Lucio
Fred on
speed.
Tracer if they go for a few blinks.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be tight
Lucio
here.
speed as well.
There we go. Lucio's speed just barely gets them.
2.49 meters.
Oh,
No, big shatter. He's got to follow up though.
oh, knocked back for a second, but
Hit.
still gets
Then
EAC.
right into a light pole. But goes down.
D12
D12 blocked.
already used his cooldowns, and just barely, Cheaters were able to hold. Didn't have to use any ultimates though. Blue put everything into that.
Pulse bomb is still available for cheaters. Potentially another black hole.
Yeah, if they can get the graph here on Dawn, then that's gonna be really rough. See him flanking around. Pixel though, caught out of position by
Immediate
Dawn.
pin.
Tried to get the double fire strike on Diamond 1, but just can't. Dambot's not in a good spot either.
Outbound. Another pin potentially. Just bounced out of the way. Smurf is alone now though.
D12 doing some massive
Pops
damage
bubble
there.
Immediately gone.
And there we go. They get checkpoint. Now they want to get this out of here quickly before they get spawn camped.
Yeah, I see cheater being able to hold the corner.
They got that grav ready too. The grav, blade, beat, and a pulse bomb. Didn't use it in the last fight, which is probably for
And
the best.
potentially Kitsune rush soon. Look at that ult charge fly up.
There's the grav. Good pulse bomb. Pixel Predator picking up 4. And yeah.
Bam.
Good fight. That's what you want to do. They did use a lot of
But
ults.
ults are yeah, gone. You're down to Blade and Rush.
Some more utility-focused ults this time. Meanwhile, Blue looking
However,
pretty good.
yeah, Blue has Shatter, Rush, and Window coming up.
There's a
And there's
Kitsune.
one. There's two. Cheaters is out of ults.
Hit the blade. It doesn't look like, There we go. EAC gets one, but it's immediately charged down. And there's the counter Kitsune. D10 hitting some crazy shots. Gets the healing. Gonna have to back off.
Expect the Shatter here, potentially. He
Yeah.
may not go for it just because he's able to hold distance. Way too much distance, in fact. There's
D10.
damage Window. Dawn goes for some flanking. Diamond 1 low. Goes
Oh.
for a charge on Diamond 1.
Misses. And it looks like
Cannot
he's...
secure the kill. Dambot is now low as well, but he's just gotta keep walking around. Go for a health back as he's down to what? 50?
And immediately focused down. Not looking good. Blue struggling here. They did get it farther than Cheaters did, but wasn't enough to avoid the spawn hold.
Yeah.
They're gonna be forced back. They've got maybe 1 or 2 fights, but it's gonna have to be a big
Shatter
one.
and Deadeye was proven to be a winning combo previously.
Oh,
Let's see what we can do here. Pulse bomb.
pulse bomb
Ooh,
misses.
that hurt. No, it.
Oh, it hit?
Reinhardt can just survive, but he is low. There's the Shatter. Nothing. Oh.
And
Smoke was able
D12
to
taken
pull
out
off the
too.
double.
Man, terrible shatter
Not
there.
looking good.
They've only got the Deadeye.
Take
Oh.
out some squishies, hopefully.
D10 trying to fan the hammer, but what if they don't have many
And
options
against
now?
Merv, yeah.
There's the grab, even worse. And it looks like this might be game. Alan's got to pull something crazy off. He's contesting, trying to buy some time. D12 coming back. Got that blizzard ready. It could be huge.
Took red down. Oh,
So is
no.
Diamond 1, but they got to get on
Oh,
point.
no.
Dawn isn't able to get back fast enough. Oh,
He gets booped.
boop that can't
Damn
quite
what?
make it.
It's a clutch boop.
Looks like
So close. So close.
Cheaters win the game. 3-2. Blue puts up a good fight. Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Fans will not be happy.
Yeah, I mean, Blue's still in the tournament, thankfully, because we got double elimination, but I think they were really expected to win and go into the upper bracket right away. But yeah, crazy game. Just insane. And yeah, I think, hold on. Alrighty. And yeah, that was a good game there by Cheaters. They're going to move into the upper bracket. Meanwhile, Blue's going into the lower one. And next game is going to be Bullitt Ballet versus Hobo Sapiens. And that's going to be an interesting one. Both not very well-known teams like Blue is. But we'll see how that turns out. Whoever loses that will be fighting against Blue in the lower bracket. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for the Overwatch Bot League.